5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Good morning, TFMS. I'm your host, Braylon.
And I'm Delsa.
Today is April 18th and A Day.
This month's pillar of character is self-discipline.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
No track practice today due to staff meeting. Track meet tomorrow is at Antrim School in Point Pleasant. Practice Thursday until 3:30. Track meet Friday is at Monmouth Regional.
Art Club Thursday, April 20th until 3:25.
Attention Community Service Club. Tomorrow we will have a special presentation and activity being put through the Monmouth Regional Environmental Club. Please make every effort to attend. We would like to make a quick Panther Pride shout out to two awesome students. Last night, the American History Essay Contest announced its winners. This contest is open to students in public, private, and registered open study programs.
Essays are judged for historical accuracy, adherence to the topic, organization of materials, interest, originality, spelling, grammar, punctuation, and neatness. Congratulations to Alec Meridian, third place winner, and
Emily Medina, an honorable mention. Great job, everyone. Now over to special report.
Good morning, I'm Emily.
And I'm Liz.
It is currently 52 degrees outside with a layer of clouds.
The precipitation is 0% and the humidity is 52%.
Winds are blowing at 11 miles per hour.
Today is going to be a high of 58 and a low of 41.
Now for universal emotions. Studies have found that there are 6 standard emotions: happiness, sadness, anger, surprise, fear, and disgust.
Each can be identified by facial expressions. Are they universal throughout the world? Let's find out.
Here is a TED Talk video.
The 40 or so muscles in the human face can be activated in different combinations to create thousands of expressions. But do these expressions look the same and communicate the same meaning around the world, regardless of culture? Is one person's smile another's grimace? Charles Darwin theorized that emotional expression was a common human feature. But he was in the minority. Until the mid-20th century, many researchers believed that the specific ways we show emotion were learned behaviors that varied across cultures. Personality theorist Sylvan Tompkins was one of the few to insist otherwise. Tompkins claimed that certain affects, emotional states, and their associated facial expressions were universal. In the 1960s, psychologist Paul Ekman set about testing this theory by examining hundreds of hours of film footage of remote tribes isolated from the modern world. Ekman found the native people's expressions to be not only familiar, but occurring in precisely the situations he would expect. Conversely, he ran tests with tribes who had no prior exposure to Western culture. They were able to correctly match photos of different facial expressions with stories designed to trigger particular feelings. Over the next few decades, further research has corroborated Darwin's idea that some of our most important emotional expressions are in fact universal. The degrees of expression appropriate to a given situation can, however, vary greatly across cultures. For instance, researchers have studied facial expression in people who are born blind, hypothesizing that if expressions are universal, they would be displayed in the same way as sighted people. In one study, both blind and sighted athletes displayed the same expressions of emotion when winning or losing their matches. Further evidence can be found in our evolutionary relatives. Comparisons of facial expression between humans and non-human mammals have found similarities in the structure and movement of facial muscles. chimpanzee laughter looks different from ours, but uses some of the same muscle movements. Back in the 60s, Ekman identified 6 core expressions. Anger is accompanied by lowered eyebrows drawn together, tense and narrowed eyes and tight lips. Disgust by the lips pulled up and the nose crinkling. In fear, the upper white of the eyes are revealed as the eyebrows raise and the mouth stretches open, while surprise looks similar, but with rounded eyebrows and relaxed lips. Sadness is indicated by the inner corners of the eyebrows being drawn inwards and upwards, drooping eyes, and a downturned mouth. And of course, there's happiness, lips drawn up and back, and raised cheeks causing wrinkling around the eyes. More recently, researchers have proposed additional entries such as contempt, shame, and disapproval. But opinions vary on how distinct boundaries between these categories can be drawn. So if Ekman and other researchers are correct, what makes certain expressions universal? And why are they expressed in these particular ways? Scientists have a lot of theories rooted in our evolutionary history. One is that certain expressions are important for survival. Fear and surprise could signal to others an immediate danger. Studies of humans and some other primates have found that we pay more attention to faces that signal threats over neutral faces, particularly when we're already on high alert. Expressions also could help improve group fitness by communicating our internal states to those around us. Sadness, for example, signals to the group that something's wrong. There's some evidence that expressions might be even more directly linked to our physiology. The fear expression, for instance, could directly improve survival in potentially dangerous situations by letting our eyes absorb more light and our lungs take in more air, preparing us to fight or flee. There's still much research to be done in understanding emotional expression, particularly as we learn more about the inner workings of the brain. But if you ever find yourself among strangers in a strange land, a friendly smile could go a long way. Members of our student voice program, TED Ed Clubs, connect with each other across 6 continents and countless cultures throughout the year. Join us to see just how much we have in common. Visit ed.ted.com/club.
Happy National Columnist Day.
Happy National Animal Crackers Day.
If any classes are doing any interesting and cool projects, please reach out to the TFMS Productions and we will come by and record it.
Just remember to smash that like button and hit subscribe to TFMS Production channel.
There's also new content being uploaded every day, including concerts, sporting events, and all of our newscasts. Thanks for watching.
TFMS Productions signing off.